Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're back on our low level account and we want to show you some gameplay for Nidalee just with the 2 stars and at level 13. Before we get into that though, want to give you an update on the tier list. So as many of you know, I've been working on getting a tier list done for Lysandra and I was planning on getting that out this weekend. Then I kind of thought with the patch coming out and the new champions being added, probably be better just to wait until after the patch drops. That way we can add the new champions in, and just in case they add any different relics or any other changes we don't foresee, we don't want to be putting out the tier list and have it immediately be slightly inaccurate because of the patch. So we're just going to wait until after the patch drops. We'll add in the new champions, take into account anything else that changes, and so we're still working on the tier list, but it will be out a little bit later than I initially planned. With that out of the way though, let's talk about Nidalee and her star powers. So the only 2 we have is when an ally transforms, grant it 1/1 in impact, and then +1 starting mana. When you gain the attack token, create a clever camouflage in hand. So you see that right here. Pick an allied follower, pick one of 3 random followers that cost 2 more to transform it into. So we're all about recycling some of our units into stronger versions of the same card. And then when they transform, they're also activating this star power down here. Now for the relic setup we're going with, when I level up Rally, Nidalee is pretty easy to level up and you can do it multiple times. And it's just I've seen you summon or transform 4 other allies, getting that Rally really strong. Also, that triggers our star power of when you gain the attack token, get a clever camouflage in hand. Then we're also going with the Lost Chapter, play refill your spell mana. This works with our ambush mechanic so that we can play Nidalee round 1 even though she is a 4-cost card. Now, if you appreciate all the daily Path of Champions coverage, definitely like and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, power, overprepared, counterfeit production, bouncing blades. None of this is going to be too great for us. Let's try a reroll. Allies having overwhelm is not bad. A unit we could transform at the start of the game is also solid. I think we'll go for the overwhelm though. All right, Sejuani with mana flow. That's going to be rough. All right, let's get rid of the traps. And I think we'll get rid of the desert duel. We want to have some cheap units so we can play and level up our Nidalee. All right, we have the attack token. Also, something kind of funny that's happened is the clever camouflage is supposed to just pick allied followers. You can pick enemy followers if you want. So that's a bug. I reported it to Riot. We'll see if they get that fixed. But yeah, if you want to transform enemy followers into something that's too stronger, you can do that. Normally not really a good thing to do though. All right, so we're going to try to see how close we can get to... Actually, we'll play this first. Leveling up our Nidalee. We'll probably be like 1 away. All right, so here we can just attack. And then we can level up or transform one of our units to level up Nidalee. So let's transform this one right here. All right.
Hateful outsiders do not belong in my jungle.
Well, we have the rally, but we're not going to need it. GG. Let's just get this cheap unit we can play. The other's way too expensive and way too low tempo. We need to try to be ending as fast as we can. All right, support champion, expensive, only 1 unit. I guess we'll go for Kale here. Don't really want to use a reroll. This is kind of the only one that works. Getting more of our champion is really good, so we'll probably go there. Man, another mana flow. Tom Kench. All right, let's get rid of this one and that one. 2 cheap units, not bad. Granted, we need to get our Nidalee. And since we're not level 20, we don't get guaranteed champion draw.
If I kill you, I don't fortune, stupid.
Alright, we'll drop this one here. It can actually block. We'll hold on to that one for now. Alright, let's just top deck Nidalee. There we go, perfect.
I've been propagating the appetite.
Alright, we need to transform so we can start getting credit towards transforms. Let's see what we can get. Monkey Idol's interesting. That would give us another unit next round for free. So I think let's actually go ahead do that here. Granted, we can't actually really attack, because if we attack, they can just block and kill us with their Tom Kench. So that's a little rough.
Oh, I don't require a menu. A feast.
Silver I thought, for gold I leased it.
Alright, so already we have Challenger. That is not the best. I think let's just drop this. It'll be the best unit for the price.
I am Pack Mother. You are mere prey.
So, babes, how long have I got left?
How many to please, Rick? Don't worry.
Interesting. So we'll go ahead and attack. I mean, our Nidalee has vulnerable, so they can just attack and kill her anyways. We'll try to do as much damage as we can at least. Granted, they'll be able to block and kill some of these.
Just want to learn, mate.
You pay first.
Luckily, her leveling up put her outside of
Wonder how much this is worth.
kill range, at least for there.
Always provides.
For real? What do we got here?
Alright, Challenger. Sounds good. Quick attack as well. Not bad.
Let us peruse this.
Alright, so we're going to try to immediately kill their Tom Kench before they can play something to heal him. I think they have one burst heal spell, but I know they have more of like slow ones or him just capturing our unit after they heal him. So we're going to try to just attack. Alright, at least we got one Tom Kench down.
Careful with the bowl, you bozo.
And we'll drop this here just to start scaling people up.
I said over there, you guys. I said that way.
Alright, blocking as much damage as we can. They are running out of cards, which is good because a lot of their mana advantage is then going to waste.
Who's ready for a show?
Oh, you guys are in for it now.
Alright, so we can attack, get rid of this one. We'll leave this one behind.
Dare run.
We want to keep scaling everyone up, potentially getting lifesteal.
Who's ready for a show?
Oh, you guys are in for it now.
Lock the doors.
Alright, so there's their one heal. I think let's actually drop this and keep getting some scaling. Because yeah, they're just gonna attack and kill both of these.
Let them behold our resplendence. Divine absolution is an end to their agony.
You wanted wrath.
All right, not bad. Let's
We
drop this one here.
run.
Ah, there's the man of the hour.
You always knew how to host, Jack.
Be not afraid.
All right, so we could use our capture for our clever camouflage, but we would actually lose out on a lot of these stats. And I like the scaling here. And we potentially can just end. So let's go. All right, perfect. GG.
Taken.
All right, a lot of these are just so expensive. I think we'll go here for battle bonds. It's the cheapest. Some more draw could be pretty helpful. All right, Caitlyn has a lot of removal, but I guess that's going to be better than Ezreal. Let's go ahead and get some more copies of our champion. Deathless sounds pretty good. All right, Caitlyn with unstable inventory. All right, let's get rid of, honestly, all of these. We want to try to get our champion in our opening hand if possible. All right, we did not get lucky. All the flash bomb traps are going to be a little bit rough, constantly hitting our board. All right, let's go ahead and transform this. Oh, so we could go for the Grizzled Ranger with the Scout. They're going to drop their champion, though. I think we can go ahead and transform this one again. Then let's buff them both up here. And we might actually just be able to end. Well, GG. This will be perfect because that +1, it'll trigger the Empower effect, and Deathless is a pretty good keyword. That's not bad. All right, Scribe. So we could get extra mana, or we could go for the shop. We'll go for the mana, and then we'll go and cut a card. Normally get rid of the Bruiser, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, Fiora with unstable inventory. All right, we have Nidalee. That's awesome. We'll get rid of 2 of these, but I like holding on to one of the other winged messengers. We'd like to potentially get some cheaper cards for our Nidalee.
Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
All right, so if we played Nidalee, they would die. Well, I mean, if we played anything, actually. Let's go ahead and just drop this.
Batter him!
All right, let's drop our Nidalee here. And then we can play some of our other units next round. All right, this one does have vulnerable. So even if they, well, they can't drop Fiora quite yet.
Raise the banner! Lift our spirits!
Gouge them.
So the Deathless, since it's an item, will carry over. And we need more level ups, or we need more transforms for our Nidalee, so we will actually transform this, even though it's a really solid card. Alright, so Overwhelm, although we have Overwhelm anyways. 5 cost. I think we'll go for here. It has the best stat line, which is normally the most important aspect. Alright, so let's kill this one with quick attack, bring that one here.
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
So good thing is both of these have Deathless, but that is a bit rough because she's still going to get credit for the kill. Let's go ahead and just pass. If we play, I mean, I guess we can play this, which also has Deathless. So that's fine.
I try me. Wait, the cubs.
And that did reset our level up progress, which isn't great. I'm also a little worried about their spells they have to start free attacks. Yeah, not in the best of situations. I think let's try to transform this one again, see what we're able to get. Six cost elusive, that's not too bad. Alright, so we'll leave Nidalee back since she'll just die to their Fiora. And let's try to attack like this.
If only Fiora could see me now.
She can. She's not impressed.
Alright, so we could spend all of our mana for this, but it'd be a super easy kill for them. I want to kill their Fiora with Desert Duel, which is the one thing holding me back. I think let's drop this as a shadow.
I'm actually here.
And we'll just bank that mana for next round. So we'll play this. This will give us our level up. They'll attack and do a bunch of damage, but if we can just get someone through to hit them.
Threaten my pack, die by my claws.
Hold down.
All right, let's go ahead and transform this again. It's going to go into a 9 cost. We just need to get like one more power to kill their unit. We'll drop this here. All right, perfect.
Everything I've worked for. So soon.
All right, so we could play our Nidalee. I guess might as well.
I have their scent.
All right, GG. All right, let's go ahead and give Nidalee Scout, getting a couple attacks. This is also can trigger our second star power, so we can get more of those clever camouflage. Not too bad. Haunting Hall, Allies of Hallowed, Memory Game, Battlefield Training. Some of these are okay, but I'm wanting something, try to get something a little bit stronger. Let's try a reroll. Spells cost one less, Share the Bounty. Share the Bounty can be good or bad. It has an interesting interaction with our Clever Camouflage because it will affect the Clever Camouflage, but it can then kind of break out of its normal programming and target champions where it's only supposed to trigger followers. So sometimes it can transform like our Nidalee into a follower then, which is pretty bad. It is decent because it can work to transform a unit into one that's a lot stronger. But getting all of our spells to go down in price is strong because all of our spells, all of our ambushes would go down. That is an interesting one. I think we'll risk Share the Bounty because it can be very strong. We definitely need to be careful with it. All right, Karma, Gangplank, Epic Champion Chest. That looks pretty good. Let's try to go up for that. So Gangplank with unstable inventory. All right, let's get rid of most of these. We want to be able to get our Nidalee in our opening hand. All right, nice. We have Nidalee.
I'll burn what I've done.
All right, we'll try to get this here. When you target an ally with a single target spell, copy it on your weakest ally. Okay, just had to make sure. So we're going to try to do our clever camouflage and upgrade this into one that's essentially like 4 higher. So this, actually the first one really doesn't matter. Man, all of these 6 costs have pretty bad stats, but this one has scout, so that's why we waited for our scout attack, because we might get one with scout. All right, GG. All right, that one went pretty well. We'll go for the Shady Spectacles because this is another transform, and having quick attack, pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and go there. Radiant Plate Armor does always have an interesting interaction with Nidalee. Normally it's fine, so we'll go ahead and risk it here. All right, Zoe with Duplicate. All right, let's actually hold on to all of these. We're fine with this. All right, so we do not have the attack token, which isn't great. Let's still go ahead and play our Nidalee. Just so we can have them on the board and start getting some progress towards leveling up. Alright, Silence a Follower. I'm a little bit worried about some of the spells they're going to pull out, so I'm actually just going to attack right away and let's see what we can do. Elusive. Not that it really matters. All right, let's try to attack like this. Maybe end the game, see what they do. All right, GG. So this can transform. This will give it more stats. I think we'll actually go for the Divine Clerk because a 1 cost that's going to summon 2 units is going to be great for our level up for our Nidalee. So I think we'll actually get that one here potentially. Although we might go for the Shady Spectacles just so we have more copies of our card in our deck. Because we might want to cut this because really the most important thing is just getting Nidalee. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I don't really want to add more of these items to our deck. Mana Flow though, pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we'll get anything. More copies of a champion, perfect. So Azir with Unyielding Determination. Let's honestly just re-roll everything. We need our Nidalee. All right, no Nidalee, not great.
Gonna find a gift for Renekton, right, Arda? We'll get our licks in.
All right, let's go ahead and transform both these. Elusive, 5 cost. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this one here. And strike, draw a spell. Interesting. We don't have that many cards, so sure, let's get some extra draw going, even though it's slightly weaker.
A gift from the river folk.
You need not follow, but you will witness.
All right, so we could transform some of these. I gain allied buffs everywhere. Sure, so let's copy this one and equip this one here.
Stand down.
All right, let's just play with these. Let's go ahead and transform. 7-7. Yeah, we can go right here. All right, attack like this, kill their Azir, and then get through one of their health bars.
These dunes are the lifeblood of Shurima.
So sadly not having our Nidalee, but doing pretty well so far.
My name will echo through the ages. Shurima's strength is yours.
So we're trying to summon and transform as many units as possible. All right, so we don't want to take too much damage, and this is right now a lot of damage.
Turn tail.
All right, bit unfortunate, but yeah, we need to not take all this damage. All right, let's go ahead and get our scout attack off.
To the streets! Show them the might of our army!
Shows of power excite the people and quell our enemies.
Yeah, we'll attack like this.
Sedition!
All right, so this is going to transform our Nidalee, but it's probably worth it. Interesting, so they fixed it. Oh, that's not too bad then. All right, we'll buff both these up. And GG. Well, I suppose they didn't actually fix it because it didn't transform that unit twice, but when it tried to target our champion, it just didn't go through. Interesting, though. We already have this one in our deck. Drawing at the start of the game is not bad. This does have a capture, though. Yeah, I think we'll go here. All right, Shadow Totem. Let's go with the Quick Strike Blade. We're fairly strong, so there shouldn't be that many things that can block us. We do have Deathless, so even if we die, it's not necessarily the end. But this also would give us essentially a rally. All right, let's go ahead and cut the Spectacles, just because it's kind of the card we have the most of. So we have 4 copies of that. And we want to just make sure we're drawing our champion. All right, Draven with Unyielding Determination. Alright, transform into Nidalee. Yeah, let's just go like this. So that rally really helping us out here. Transform this a couple times. Let's go here. All right, let's should just be 2 damage. Yeah, we'll just attack like this. We're about to get the attack token again, so this will be game. Right, it's not going to die. I really hate how they have that, because even though we're doing enough to kill him, because we're also ending their nexus, he doesn't die from the hit, which is annoying. Alright, we'll let that go through.
Nico,
Alright, let's play this here so we have another unit to transform that's
sharpen the blade.
gonna be weaker. We do already have Overwhelm. But yeah, we're fine with pushing as much damage as possible.
Out of the way.
Alright, so it's still gonna try to hit our Nidalee most likely. But we will actually be able to rally, so we'll attack like this and we can transform to rally.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Threaten my pack, die by my claws.
All right, GG. All right, a bunch more stats. Wonderful. It'll be really hard for anything to be strong enough to block our Nidalee. All right, more damage. Yeah, let's just go for this. We don't have a lot of rerolls left. Let's try to go for this epic shop, see if we can get something good. So Nautilus with power overwhelming. All right, we have our Nidalee. Wonderful. Let's get rid of all these. We want some cheap units for us to be able to transform. Oh, so we might be able to just end this first round. Although they won't play anything, so we can't transform. A little bit sad. Yeah, the first one doesn't matter. Alright. More damage. Perfect.
I have their scent.
Alright, GG. Yeah, we can get this here. And let's see. So we could play this for free, but we would be adding it to our hand, our deck. Stabilized normally doesn't work too well with our champion, so let's re-roll. Well, alright. Yeah, this isn't bad, but don't really want to add anything to our deck unless it's like amazing. So I think we'll just leave it at that. Lee Sin with power overwhelming. All right, again, try to reroll everything. Need our Nidalee, and we don't have guaranteed champion draw because we're not level 20.
Force is meaningless without skill.
All right, let's just transform this a ton. And we can rally already. So we'll hold off, and when we attack, we can then
Free of doubt.
transform again.
Hateful outsiders do not belong in my jungle.
So we have our rally, despite the fact we're probably going to end with this attack right here. Yep, GG. I guess let's go right here. Oh boy. Aurelia with power overwhelming. All right, let's get rid of these two. We have our Nidalee, have our Bristlehog, pretty good.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey,
Alright, let's go here. So we can attack, and once again, we could transform them even more. GG. I don't really care about any of these. I guess we'll go here just because we already have it in our deck. Alright, Aurelian Soul with Unyielding Determination. Alright, let's get rid of most of these. We'll hold on to the 1 cost. We do not start with the attack token, but that doesn't matter that much. We don't have our champion though, and that part definitely matters. Alright, whatever we play, they're just gonna kill right away. Although, yeah, we need to play something. We'll pass and let them attack. We could potentially try to capture. I think let's drop this as the bush because it'll be a pretty big bush. Huh. Alright. That's something. Sure. Let's transform both of these. Try to leave our elusive as is. Alright, so we can't quite kill their Vi, but might as well do a lot of damage to it, and that way this one can survive. This is kind of the issue with the Nidalee deck is, while her other units are fine, you really need your Nidalee to be your main win condition. So we're doing okay here, but it's Aurelian Soul if we're not ending like the first round. It's not going to be the best time. Alright, we'll transform, see if we can be big enough to kill him. We can. Wonderful. Alright, so they have enough for Aurelian Soul. Wonderful. So we could capture. It wouldn't really do too much, though. Let's just try to attack and see what we can do. Do we want to play Kale? She would have a quick attack, but yeah, their units are still strong enough to kill her. And if we wait, they're just going to drop their Aurelian Soul. I mean, this is probably going to be game.
The heavens diminish without my attention. I'll pull you apart.
Granted, it's not really going to do too much. Well, it doesn't even do anything with the spell shield. Alright, we have our Nidalee. Probably too late.
am the forger of stars.
They have Tridimir, so even if we kill him... Well, it's leveled up Tridimir, actually. 40-40. Aurelian Soul. Well, let's try. See what we can do.
You abject failure.
So we could transform that a couple times. And if we transform that, we could still attack with our other Nidalee as well. But this is just a 3 cost, so it actually wouldn't necessarily get that large. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play our Nidalee. It's probably a little bit too late, though.
The cubs.
Pure starfire.
All right, let's go ahead and try again.
You'll need more than that.
All right, Tridimir. I feel like the clever camouflage would actually give us more damage because we're keeping all the items, whereas she's normally just gonna have like 16. Let's try this here. Dreadway would double all of our damage. And allies. Does this count as a ally? Does it increase its own damage? I think so. We're gonna risk it. Yeah, it doesn't have that quick attack anymore.
Impossible.
Well, they'll be able to attack, and that will be game. I think we still have a revive, though. GG. Alright, here we go again. We have the attack token, we have Nidalee. One issue is they are at 5 mana. So we could try to pass and hope they play something, but I don't want to risk it. But they might silence it or stun it. Okay, perfect. They blew most of their mana on that. So we can transform Nidalee. Transform this.
I have their
So we can attack and we can still rally again. So we'll transform this even some more.
I am Pack Mother. You are mere prey.
Alright, so this is what was supposed to happen. Oh, right, they have unyielding. I guess we'll hold off on the javelin toss.
I have their scent.
And yeah, we'll attack like this. So can we survive for one more attack?
Shape the skies and mold the earth. The summit's final
We're trying to see if we can get another rally going. Oh, they're fine with ending. All right. So they definitely could have some stuff, such as like a silence, but we're gonna try to get our scout attack off. Well, we're able to do a rally, so we don't necessarily need to do a scout attack immediately. Let's just attack first, as we can give everyone barrier. All right, so we could push a ton of damage, but no need. GG. All right, pretty good. S clear for a level 13 2-star Nidalee. Able to get like over 3 levels right there. Nidalee is definitely a very solid champion. She does have some drawbacks. She is a very champion reliant deck. So if you don't draw Nidalee like you saw in that Aurelion Sol game, not as much you can do. Now we got fairly lucky, got a lot of great upgrades during this run, but I feel like you can clear Aurelion Sol pretty consistently with Nidalee, especially once you just get like Crown Guard and your Lost Chapter. Usually do your best to try to just get as many copies of your champion in your deck. Prioritize that over going to shops and potentially getting powers, because especially before you hit level 20, you just really need to be having your champion in your opening hand, and then you also just want to make them as powerful as possible. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.